Sing and learn through songs.
Play and sing, learn everything with ease.
See and hear, remember forever with ease.
Let the flowers of knowledge bloom in our hearts.
Let us move ahead and become the best. Sing and learn through songs.
Can a chemical reaction make electricity, friends? Zinc and copper join together. Let's learn the Daniell cell. Listen to the first question. What is a galvanic cell? What is a Daniell cell? Chemical energy changes into electrical energy in this cell. Such a cell is a galvanic cell. Daniell cell is one example. Zinc and copper work together. Electron transfer gives us power. Listen to the second question. How do we construct a Daniell cell? In zinc sulfate solution, dip a rod of zinc. In copper sulfate solution, dip a rod of copper. The two half cells are connected using a salt bridge. Connect the rods with the wire, and the external circuit is complete. Listen to the third question. Which is the anode in a Daniell cell? And what happens there? Zinc electrode is the anode. Oxidation happens there. Zinc gives away electrons and changes into zinc ions. Slowly the zinc rod dissolves. Its mass gradually goes down. Anode means oxidation. Never forget this connection. Listen to the fourth question. Which is the cathode in a Daniell cell? And what happens there? Copper electrode is the cathode. Reduction happens there. Copper ions gain electrons and become copper atoms. Copper collects on the cathode as a visible deposit. Cathode means reduction. Keep this connection in your mind. Oxidation at the anode, reduction at the cathode. From the zinc towards the copper, electrons make their journey. Zinc gives away electrons. Copper anions receive them. Chemical energy becomes electric inside the Daniell cell. About the Daniell cell, let us learn it through a song. Electrons and the salt bridge redox to. Let's keep in mind. Listen to the fifth question. In which direction do electrons flow in the Daniell cell? From the zinc at the anode to the copper at the cathode, through the wire of the outer circuit, the electrons keep on flowing. The direction of electric current is opposite to electron flow. Listen to the sixth question. What does the salt bridge do? What is its main function? Between the two half cells, it gives a path for ions. In both the solutions, it helps maintain the balance of charge to keep the cell working continuously. The salt bridge plays its role. Listen to the seventh question. In the Daniell cell overall, what chemical change takes place? Zinc gives away electrons and becomes zinc ions. Copper ions gain electrons and become copper metal. Because electrons are transferred, we call it a redox reaction. Oxidation and reduction happen together here. Listen to the final question. How does the reactivity series help us find anode and cathode? A more reactive metal can give give away electrons easily. It acts as the anode, and oxidation happens there. A less reactive metal will act as the cathode. Zinc is the anode here, copper is the cathode. Anode means oxidation, cathode means reduction. From the anode to the cathode, electrons keep on flowing. Salt bridge gives the ions a pathway to move along. Oxidation and reduction together make a redox reaction. Energy from a chemical reaction changes into electrical energy. All the secrets of the Daniell cell, let's remember them through this song.
Dear students, through today's learning song, we understood in a very simple way about the galvanic cell, Daniell cell, anode, cathode, oxidation, reduction, electron flow, salt bridge, redox reaction, and reactivity series. Now, let us recall once again the 8 questions and answers we learned through the song, in the same order. First question. What is a galvanic cell? What is a Daniell cell? Answer. A galvanic cell is a cell that converts chemical energy obtained from a chemical reaction into electrical energy. The Daniell cell is an example of a galvanic cell. In a Daniell cell using zinc and copper, electrical energy is produced because electron transfer takes place. Second question. How is a Daniell cell constructed? Answer. A zinc rod is immersed in zinc sulfate solution in one container, and a copper rod is immersed in copper sulfate solution in another container. The two half cells thus formed are connected using a salt bridge. The zinc rod and copper rod are also connected by a wire through an external circuit. Third question. Which is the anode in a Daniell cell? What happens there? Answer. In a Daniell cell, the zinc electrode is the anode. Oxidation takes place at the anode. Zinc atoms lose electrons and enter the solution as zinc ions. As a result, the zinc rod gradually dissolves and its mass decreases. Let us remember. Anode means oxidation. Fourth question. Which is the cathode in a Daniell cell? What happens there? Answer. In a Daniell cell, the copper electrode is the cathode. Reduction takes place at the cathode. Copper ions gain electrons and become copper atoms. The copper formed in this way gets deposited on the cathode. Let us remember. Cathode means reduction. Fifth question. In which direction do electrons flow in a Daniell cell? Answer. Electrons flow through the external circuit from the zinc anode to the copper cathode. That means electron flow takes place from zinc to copper. The direction of conventional electric current is opposite to the direction of electron flow. Sixth question. What is the function of the salt bridge? Answer. The main function of the salt bridge is to provide a path for ions to move between the two half cells. It helps maintain charge balance in both solutions. Thus, it allows the Daniell cell to continue functioning and enables continuous electron flow. Seventh question. What overall chemical change takes place in a Daniell cell? Answer. Zinc loses electrons and changes into zinc ions. Copper ions accept those electrons and change into copper metal. So, oxidation occurs at one place and reduction occurs at another place at the same time. This electron transfer process is called a redox reaction. The energy released through this chemical reaction is converted into electrical energy. Eighth question. How does the reactivity series help us identify the anode and cathode? Answer. Of two metals, the more reactive metal loses electrons more easily. Therefore, it generally acts as the anode. The less reactive metal acts as the cathode. Since zinc is more reactive than copper in the Daniell cell, zinc is the anode. Copper is the cathode. Now let us recall everything once more in a very short form. Anode, oxidation. Cathode, reduction. Electron flow, from zinc to copper. Salt bridge, helps ion movement and maintains charge balance. When oxidation and reduction occur together, redox reaction. More reactive metal, anode. Less reactive metal, cathode. So, through the Daniell cell, we learned that chemical energy can be converted into electrical energy. To get learning songs like this in all subjects and in the language of your choice, you can join the Padi Padikkam group. To join the group, first scan the QR code now shown on the screen. When you scan the QR code, you will receive the link to join the Padi Padikkam group. Scan this QR code right now. Watch the free sample lessons. Then you can also join the Padi Padikkam group. For those who are unable to scan the QR code, there is another option. If you are interested in becoming a member, send a WhatsApp message to 813-807-3227 with your name, your preferred language, and the word sample. You will be sent the link to listen to and watch 3 free sample learning songs, along with the membership link. With this, today's learning journey comes to an end. See you again in the next learning song. Thank you. Namaste. I am your own Ivan. From Padi Padikkam.
Sing and learn through songs.
Play and sing, learn everything with ease.
See and hear, remember forever with ease.
Let the flowers of knowledge bloom in our hearts.
Let us move ahead and become the best. Sing and learn through songs.